said, I've got to get to Spain tonight, because my course is starting tomorrow, and if I don't start on time, I'll lose like my whole money. Hi and welcome back to my channel, and if it's your first time here, welcome. My name's Simone. Yes, I do have a toilet in the background. It's clean. I'm sorry, but when you've got 3 kids, it's really hard to try to get a minute for yourself to make a video, well, even to let alone be on your own. It makes a change that I've not got a baby or a child in here, but probably because I'm not on the toilet. But anyway, that's another story. So I just thought that I would hop on here, and I said that I was going to do I Spoke Too Soon. There's 2 children here. Hey! Hi! So we are getting ready for bed. And I wanted to just make a quick video. So I'm going to try and make it now. Yeah, so it's story time Sunday. So I thought I'd tell you the story about when I studied to be an English foreign language teacher. So I'd wanted to teach in English for a long time. Especially after I did my degree, I had the plan on going and traveling the world teaching English. I was about to go get a job in Australia, and then I met my husband, who I've been married to for 10 years now. I've got a how we met video that I'll link down below, and I should have a anniversary type special where we talk about when we got married as well, which I'll link if I've done it. So I've had to swap rooms because I spoke too soon. I swapped rooms because the baby was getting upset. So, you okay? Are you gonna let me make this video? Hi, Baba. Hi.
Eat food, making stuff.
I'd love to have some peace and quiet as well, you know. I can't even go to the toilet by myself.
Yeah, I can't even build at all.
What a long day. So, I saved up the money to go to Spain, to Seville. I was going to go to Mexico, I went to Seville. I worked, saved up the money, got on the course. Bearing in mind, I don't know a lot about grammar. I might speak the English language, but when it comes to grammar and verbs and nouns, I didn't even know what a verb was, and I've been to school for how many years, and university. So, anyway, I went to Seville, and what happened was my friend Wazim he was in January, so I'd packed my bag. It was really heavy because I had a lot of books in it, and I had to get a flight so my flight was going from Manchester to London, and then London to Seville. So we got there with enough time. But then when we was waiting in the airport, there was a big massive queue, and we thought, oh, you know what, you're in the queue, you're fine, you don't have to worry about it. So we're chatting away, get to the check-in desk, and we realised that the check-in desk is going to close like in 5 minutes, but we thought, oh, well, we're at the check-in desk, it's fine. So the woman was asking us all questions and all that, and then she said, oh, your bag's a bit too heavy, you're going to have to take some stuff out. So I started taking some stuff out, then the next minute she says, sorry, but check-in's closed. And I said, but what do you mean? We've been here this whole time, and then you're there checking me in and it's closed. So she rang like the plane, and they said, no, it's too late. So I said, I've got to get to Spain tonight, because my course is starting tomorrow, and if I don't start on time, I'll lose like my whole money. And they was like, look, there's nothing we can do. We can maybe pay for you to get a taxi down to London, but I wouldn't make my connecting flight. So I'm really sorry if it's shaking, but I'm holding on to the camera because my proper camera's broke. So yeah, this is my phone. So what happened was, I was panicking, thinking, what am I going to do? Because it was only like I think there might be only 1 flight a week out, because it was winter, to go to Seville, and so there was none that went direct from Manchester. So the only thing I could do was fly with a different airline to Malaga that evening, and arrive in Malaga at 7 p.m, and there was a train at 8 p.m. to get to Seville, and then I could get to my accommodation. So I got the flight, so I had to wait around Manchester Airport for about 6 hours. My mum was on holiday at the time, so I didn't want to ring her and panic her, but I was starting to stress out by this stage. And I obviously was going to eat into my spending money as well. So I got on the plane to Malaga and the pilot said, oh, we're going to arrive early. And I thought, oh, brilliant, it's, you know, get the train, everything's going to be fantastic. So what happened was, we got off the plane. It was early, only about 20 minutes early. But you are not going to believe it. My bag was the last coming off the conveyor belt. It was like a ghost town in there. Everyone had left, like the 200 and odd passengers, and it was just me standing there waiting for this bag. And by this stage, it was about 7:30 p.m. So I ran to get a taxi. The taxi man didn't speak any English, so I tried to explain where I wanted to go to, and he took me to the train station in Malaga. I gave him the money, and I realised that he didn't give me the right change, so I got ripped off. Then I ran with my bag to the train station, and I missed the train by 1 minute. So I'm stuck in Malaga. It's 8 o'clock at night, it's dark. I don't speak the language, I don't know where I am, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do? My course is starting tomorrow, and I've got nowhere to stay, and I couldn't ring my mum to have a cry on the phone too. So I was so stressed out. So I saw that there was a little like hotel across the road from the train station. So I walked across and I asked, did they have any spare rooms, which they did, thankfully. And the stairs to get to the hotel, there was about 20 steps, and my suitcase was about 25 kgs, and I had little skinny heels on at the time. What was I thinking? So I lugged this bag up, got in bed. I booked my ticket for the day after, by the way, for the train. It was going really early in the morning, and I would end up arriving just when the course was starting. That's what I'd worked out. So I read up on some of the stuff that I needed to before the course started, and then I went to bed. So in the morning I got up, I didn't have time for breakfast or anything. I packed my bag up, ran over to the train station, got on the train and got into Seville, got a taxi and asked them to drop me off at the school that I was going to be learning how to teach at. It's called International House in Seville. So I got out, said to the receptionist, I'm really sorry I'm late, because I was probably about half an hour late by this time and everybody had already arrived. There was like 16 people on the course, Americans, English people, like all different types of people, different ages. So I walked in, I'm sweating, like I told you I've got this sweat disorder, which I'll link below to that video talking about that. So I'm there sweating, hot, like, hi, nice to meet you, just introducing myself to everybody. And then the next minute we get split into groups, and then we're told you are going to meet some students now, and the group that I'm with, they don't speak a word of English, and you're going to be teaching the next day. So you're going to have to go home after a full day of class, and you're going to have to get yourself settled, and then you're going to be teaching a half an hour class tomorrow. And even if you spoke Spanish, you're not allowed to speak Spanish. You have to make sure that your lesson is only where you're speaking for like 5 minutes out of that half an hour. And I was like, what? So you can imagine how panic stricken I was. So after class, this was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, one of the guys that I was on the course with, he took me round to the hotel to go and pick up my keys to go and take, so that I could go to an apartment. Only realised after pushing my bag with my heels on up and down these cobbled like streets in Seville. If you've ever seen what Seville looks like, I'll put a picture anyway if you haven't. And then I find out that I'm at the wrong accommodation, so I have to get another taxi and go around. And because these streets are really narrow, they can't usually drop you off like right outside where you want to go. So they had to drop me off like on the outskirts of where I was wanting to stay, where I was staying, sorry. And then I walked like 5 or 10 minutes up the cobbled streets to the accommodation, lugged my bag up 3 flights of stairs, and I finally arrived. But I'm telling you, that first night, planning the session, my lesson, and I didn't hardly get a wink of sleep. I just wanted to speak to my mum. I was so stressed out. That course was 120 hours in a month. It was like a level 5 course, so not quite a degree, but almost there. So it was a year's worth of study condensed into a month. It's like a Cambridge University certificate, so it's like the best teaching English qualification that you can get. So, because I wanted to make sure that any opportunities that came, I'd have a good chance of getting it. So the long story short, the course, what happened was I did the lesson plan that night. Then I went to class in the morning. I was up most of the night, like trying to do the session plan. Went in. There's all these students, adults, all different ages, all looking at me, and I walk in with my projection things. I don't know what they're called. Them clear things, and my papers. And the projector's plugged in, and I trip over the lead. Sorry. Hey, Baba. I trip over the lead of the projector, and I drop all my papers on the floor. I was so embarrassed, honestly, really, really embarrassed. But the lesson went well. It was a lot better than I anticipated. I was worried that people weren't going to understand me with my accent, but the teacher that I had, she said it's really good for like students of other countries to listen to different accents, because obviously not everybody speaks the Queen English, and I definitely don't. I'm as broad as they come. So yeah, I ended up passing the course, and it was a very, very awesome time in my life. I was there for a month. I met a lot of brilliant people. Seville's a very beautiful country, but apart from getting ripped off and getting my jacket stolen in a nightclub and my phone stolen, the food was amazing, the architecture, the people that I was on the course with from all over, and the people that we were teaching as well, they was really, really lovely as well. And I was really gutted to come back to England. I had some Spanish friends that I stayed with over there after I finished the course, and I was looking for work and I couldn't find anything. And then so my dad said, look, it's either I pay for a flight for you to come back, because I'd run out of money. Yeah, there wasn't even an option. He said, I'll give you the money for you to come back, but that's it. So I had a job lined up because I worked in banking. So I got back into banking, and then you won't believe it. I'd say about a month after getting back and I was starting work, I got an email from a school in Spain saying, well, we've got your CV, would you like to come for an interview? But I'd already committed to working at that time. And then in a way it was a good job that I didn't go, because I wouldn't have met my husband, and that's a whole nother story. So, and I wouldn't have you guys, would I? No, that wouldn't be good, would it, Caleb? No, it wouldn't be good.
And then I won't be having nanny or Opa or granddad or auntie or anyone.
Nope, you won't even be here, would you? So I hope you liked this story, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe, and I'll be doing some more story times, but please let me know if you like this type of video, and if you did, then I will definitely look to make more on a regular basis. I'm really sorry about how noisy it is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.